When you're training, sometimes it gets tough to add tweaks that allow you to stay mentally involved while at the same time help to improve your technique. Counting your strokes can do both. Counting strokes is a great way to help you determine what your prime stroke rate can be. By changing the number of strokes you take per length on a frequent basis, you'll experiment with various tempos and how much force you'll have to apply on each stroke to maintain your speed. In this particular case, we'll try to keep the speed the same, but vary the number of strokes we take to achieve that speed. There are other ways to do this drill. How to do it. Most swimmers train the majority with freestyle, so this would be the easiest to start with. Swim some 25s in which you reduce the number of strokes you take by 1 on each 25. Eventually, you'll find that there will be a number that allows you to swim at a good pace without expending so much energy. Try to keep the push-offs fairly even so you're actually varying your rate, not the distance you swim. Counting strokes on breaststroke is easier because there's not as many strokes per length, but this also makes it tougher to vary your count. To get a higher count, you'll probably need to keep the pull and kick small and consistent. A lower count means a very long glide. Backstroke, like freestyle, is generally pretty easy to adjust your stroke count by varying how deep or how far back you're pulling. Keep experimenting until you get a good flow. Butterfly is probably the toughest to vary your stroke count in. Because of its demands of full body use, it's a bit more difficult to change things around. The easiest way to vary your count on fly is simply to kick farther off the wall, which isn't a bad thing. How to do it really well, the fine points. We focus mainly on keeping the time consistent in this drill, but another quick check would be to focus on your heart rate. While you're experimenting with your counts and maintaining your pace, frequently check your heart rate to make sure you're being efficient. Your ultimate goal will be to go as close to your race pace as possible with the lowest heart rate as possible.